Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We have another little haul. It's only a little one, however, it has been an absolute, what feels like ages since I last time did the video. I've been popping into the supermarkets obviously to pick up bits and bobs here and there, but I haven't really sort of been doing a big enough shopping to be able to film that, and haven't really potentially had enough time to kind of be able to lay this all out and do that. So today I had to pop into, believe it or not, just to a couple of shops, pick up a couple of bits and pieces, and this is what we end up with. As usual, if I do go out, guys, to specific area, I normally cover 3 or 4 shops, and that includes Asda, Tesco's, Lidl and Home Bargains. So without further ado, we'll start with the Home Bargains. The reason I went in there, guys, I was looking for some little sweets for my little one for the Halloween. She's 3.5, she's fully aware of the Halloween and she wants to eat sweets. However, I wanted to keep him to, I don't want to give her a lollipop, so I wanted to find something that's kind of safe enough to eat. And hey presto, I did manage to find some of those little Halloween coins, which I'm over the moon with. It's chocolate, yes, but this is better than some other random stuff. And they were 99p, so I picked up a few and they're pretty cool, so I do like that. So at the same time as well, you might have seen me covering this on a different video. Again, they had some of that chocolate spread. That was 99p, and this is the best chocolate you'll buy. Yes, it's better than Nutella. It is Italian, and it's super, super tasty. The last time the ones we bought for our stockpile have already disappeared, as you could imagine. So I managed to pick up another 3, and they're still 99p, which was absolutely amazing. Another thing, funny enough, guys, it's not kind of the prepper thing, but we were talking about the wagon wheels the other day, right? You might all remember that. And you know, you can't buy them in Tesco's or any other supermarkets, but I managed to spot them in Home Bargains, and they were 99p. They don't particularly look anywhere as big as they were before, but I picked them up to give them a try and see whether they taste like they used to, if we can still remember. Right, and another thing I really wanted from Home Bargains, actually, for some few recipes, it's some pumpkin seeds and some dried cranberries. So pumpkin seeds were 79p and the dried cranberries were £1.29, which there seems to be far cheaper than even Lidl in terms of the dried fruit and nuts. So if you do need any, pick them up. They do seem to have quite a lot at the moment. But next thing, which was the little one, was the Asda shop. I popped in there purely to pick up myself a brandy, so bottled brandy, because I'll be making my infamous Christmas cake, which I'll share the recipe with you very, very soon. Okay, this was £19, and as I always ask you guys, I always tell you, sorry, every time you do shop, go past the reduced areas in the supermarkets. You might be able to pick up some bits, and I managed to find they had some Colgate toothpaste reduced to £1.25. I picked up 4, and I only have 2 on display. However, £1.25. And again, you do the same thing. I come home, it's like, £1.25, seriously. Do you know what I mean? I should have gotten more. So from £2.50, so I know you can buy some budgets of toothpaste for 99p, but for that, I thought, oh, I should have bought more. But anyway, I've got 4. All right, so next thing, let's move on to Tesco's. Again, only few things I got in Tesco's, and it was... Shut up, Alexa. Sorry, yes, I was after the marshmallows, which I couldn't find in, believe it or not, Asda or Lidl, so Tesco must have been. They do Haribo ones, they were £1.25. I'm intending to do some other Halloween sweet snacks for my little one as a fun. And they also had those ones which are also from Tesco's, but they're their brand, and they were £1.10. They have 200 grams, they have 140 grams. Those ones more like Eastern European pastilla type things. They're a bit more stickier, they're heavier, so they have a totally different texture, but they're really yummy as well. At the same time, to mention to you guys, okay, I found, right, we used to have Tesco's like massive row of pasta, and you know we talked about the pasta shortages, obviously because of the wheat and everything else. At the moment, they still have a cheap pasta, surprisingly. However, I've noticed they've really cut down the range of like any other sort of fancy pastas, if you know what I mean. I was after the cannelloni tubes, and they didn't have them. Neither did they have even lasagna sheets. So they literally had the basics, and they had tagliatelle, which I wanted to buy something a bit different. And I keep telling you guys, as a prep, so it's nice to have something in your prep pasta shapes, just a bit different, because you know, if you've watched, you've been following, I've been buying the same pasta, like spaghetti, fusilli and a penny pasta, but after a while I just fancy something different. and I didn't have actually anything in my prep that was left that was a slightly different shape. So I managed to find this. There were 75 pence. However, they did not have any other things. So if you are really partial to lasagna, and if you haven't stocked up, maybe go pick up some lasagna sheets in case they, I don't know, disappear off for whatever reason. I don't know, but that's just my observation. Right, another thing, again, going past through the supermarket finding reduced things, I picked up the organic coconut flour that was reduced from £3 to £1.50. I picked that up, something different to have in your pantry. I picked up another malt vinegar. They were only still 29 pence. This is absolutely bargain. They do the distilled one, still 29p, but I buy them in the bigger 5 litre things. But 29 pence, still good, a must have for your prepper's pantry. And I managed to find them on the bargain, right? As this is the lamb gravy granules. They were reduced to 44p. So I picked up 4, and again, I'm like, shouldn't I bought more? I don't know. Literally, they had like half an aisle of that. Whether they're rebranding this, I don't know. The date on this is February 25. Again, lamb, we don't really eat lamb that often. It is kind of very expensive. So, but again, mint gravy for 44 pence. It's a no-brainer. Off it goes in my pantry. All right. And I think, guys, this is really sums up the Tesco's. Because literally, all I went in there, believe it or not, is to pick up the marshmallows and pumpkins, actually. Yes, I bought a pumpkin. Okay, if you've seen me on a video, I have my little pumpkins which I grow myself. The big ones didn't work this year. So for all of you who's interested in states, because I know your pumpkins, I think, stupidly priced. This is what they call a small pumpkin, and that was 99 pence. There is £1.89 for a medium and £3.85 for a large pumpkin if you choose to buy one and do something or carving, whatever. But anyway, this is just for the interest. Right, now Lidl, okay. Again, going through the things, I've noticed that they've changed their displays, the price labels, to a digital price labels. That means they can change the price on a daily basis with a click of a button, so which is a benefit to them. A lot of things gone up again, guys. Like some things that I haven't bought for a little while, I'm just looking and it's like, oh my goodness, this is just ridiculous. Prices are still going up. Nonetheless, right, I picked up some bits. I needed some cheese. I always buy this from Lidl, but this was down by a few pennies. This is now £2.55, but I think it's temporary. Okay, so I picked up a tomato soup in the sachets. Okay, I normally buy the Knorr tomato soup in the big things from Amazon. However, they're handy to take to work. For my husband, they're 55 pence, and there are 4 23-gram sachets, which is, I think, is a bargain for 55p. Kind of a handy thing to have because they're already pre-portioned. And right, we're talking about snacks, and I covered this before. The prepping snacks, it seems to be the more you prep, the quicker they go. So, but biscuits. The biscuits in Lidl have been going up in price like constantly, to the point where they be having digestives. They were like 54p, 59p. Digestives now are 79p. The one with the chocolate, I think, like 89p. So they've gone up like almost double in a really short space of time. They have other biscuits, but again, they're not really competitively priced up against the other brands. However, they still do, and they still surprise me. Hopefully I'm not going to jinx it. They've got those custard creams. They are still 45p, and there is 2 rows of biscuits in there. There's 300 grams, okay, and 45p. That's really, really good. So I've been stocking them up as quick as I can. Obviously, they've been munched through as we speak. But anyway, I bought a few, and every time I go in there, I literally will buy like a good handful, because you just know it. They're just going to stop them, or they just, or the price is going to go up, like they did with the chocolate bonbons, which they used to have them, and now they seem to be disappeared. And the same is applicable to those crisps. If you never tried them from Lidl, they are an absolute godsend. They are £1.09. Did I write it down? Oh my god, £1.09. Sorry, they're £1.09. Oh yeah, it's written on the top. Duff bugger. Yes, £1.09. They're still far more competitively priced than Walker's. They're literally, we're talking almost half price, and they are super, super tasty. So I bought a few, more than 2, because again, we go through them and the price is only going to go up. So if you haven't tried them, try them. They are absolutely lovely. I did buy some cat litter, which is, again, has been kind of in scarcity, and that was £2.19 for the bag. Again, we'll go through a few of them. I thought it's pointless to kind of show you that it's just cashier, so it doesn't matter. Right, okay. Juice is still £1.65. Thank God they haven't gone up, because obviously my little one still goes through a lot of them. I did see them once, they were on the deal for like 10 pence off. I bought a few, but haven't bought enough, and we're already through. So unfortunately, £1.65 to pay. I bought some sultanas again, because again, I'll be making a Christmas cake. Yes, I have my stockpile, but that'll be added on to my back of a shelf, and the front ones, the old ones, going to be baked with. So that's that, 95p. Picked up some more of those as a snack. I seem to always get them. They're £1.09. They're like a brioche buns with chocolate. Great in the morning with a cup of coffee. I also found, right, let's come back to the chocolate, right? Again, this is one of the prepping things. I thought, again, when I filmed, I had plenty, but again, as you cook, as you do, as you eat it, whatever you do, guys, the preps do diminish quickly. So it's very important to be able to keep a track of that and to actually keep your stockpile up to date. Again, I thought I needed some white chocolate, and I thought I had some, sorry, but I didn't. It disappeared. Well, it's gone. It's been cooked with. So anyway, Lidl, okay. If you remember last time I did the video, all the chocolate bars from all the supermarkets were 36 pence. Well, guess what? Then they're 43p. So that's like a lot. It's like 7 pence, right? Am I right? Yeah. So that's kind of an increase in the space of a few weeks. Anyway, I've got some white chocolate, and I wished I bought more then. Anyway, I have to buy more soon again. They had some Polish week, and they have those filled chocolate bars for 69p. They're kind of really good value, and they're fairly tasty. Obviously, they're filled with cream and some jam, but they're kind of nice, and 69 pence is not too bad. Oh, I missed the cheese from Tesco, sorry. Soft cheese I picked up a couple of days, 83 pence. The last January 24, they got a long date, which is great. Sorry, missed that one. Right, also, yes, minced beef and onion. I don't think I've bought minced beef and onion from Lidl, anything but. They're £1.95, so I picked one up to try, because I'm pretty sure either they didn't have it or I refused to buy it, but I wanted to give it a go, so I bought one to give it a try. Moving on to, some pate for cats. Again, it's with the food, right? The food now still £3.19 from £2.89 a little while back. I got 6 boxes of that, and I bought a few of them. They're 29 pence. And you just think it just adds up crazy amount of money. By the time we have 2 cats, right? They have 2 sachets each. If you think in the morning, I have 4 sachets a day. That's 3 days for £3. So there's over £1 a day just on the wet food alone. So things kind of, when things increase in price, it kind of has like an effect, as you know, on your monthly outgoings because of things like that. And it's kind of, it's almost like squinching when you come to the pay, and you're like, oh, it's just like, 20 quid on a cat food, plus some dry crunchies from Amazon, it's ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is, guys. Things are a bit tough and a bit rubbish, but only going to get worse. So anyway, right, and then in Lidl, I saw this, and I'm like, panela, and I'm like, what is that? That looks like a cane sugar, unrefined sugar. And hey, presto, it's exactly that. It is unrefined sugar. It's meant to be better, obviously, for you, but also meant to be more sweeter, more like caramelized taste, more than demerara or any brown sugar. So that was £1.49, and that has 454 grams. I have no idea what to do with it, but I saw it and I wanted it. So it's going to sit in my pantry. It's sealed. I assume you crumble it, you melt it like a normal sugar. But anyway, for that price, I thought it was something worth having in my pantry. So there we have it. And that's, and that's that. The other thing that was from Tesco's, again, I forgot to mention, my old Rosie. If you watch this, I always buy my little glass jars, right? With the cider in it. Well, they stopped doing it, and apparently this is a better way. Yay! Let's put this in a cardboard and put the Stoma bag inside it. So yeah, that's that. It's £7.70, and they used to be £6.70, £6.80 for a glass one. They did give us an extra 250ml though, so at least they have an excuse to put the price up. But I'm a tad gutted because I did keep my those little bottles to obviously do my home brews in, but nonetheless it is what it is now. This is one of those things again, guys, for the preparedness, because I've been buying them fairly regularly for the point of having the bottles. And this is the things, when you find something, you especially reuse something else afterwards. It's really important to kind of buy, if you can, as much as you can, because things like this happen. I wouldn't even thought for a second that we decided to change this into the, you know, the little stomach bag inside of the cardboard, but they did. So good job I had few, but I wish I had more anyway. So that's that, guys. And my best thing as well, a Lidl. I managed to pick up one of my boxes. If you want to see, I'm going to go through this quickly, but if you had enough of me talking, then I'll see you on the next one. But yeah, this, the little box is £1.50. Haven't seen one for a little while. I did do a video on my previous Lidl 150 box where I made 3 meals out of that, which was great. I'll show you what's in this one. It doesn't look like I can make 3 meals out of that, but it's still good value. So we have some romaine lettuce. We also have a ruby romaine lettuce, which I haven't seen. Maybe I've not paid attention, but I've noticed I've been growing the dark lettuces and the slugs don't like, and it tastes a little bit more, slightly bit bitter. But anyway, nonetheless, so 2 packs of lettuce there. If we don't need them on time, chicken will eat it. Okay, we have 2 lonesome bananas. Okay. We have some lovely plums, so 4 plums in there. Again, none of them is manky. They're all good, soft, ready to eat. Okay, they're both coriander, so I probably end up dehydrating them, although I do have some already dehydrated from the garden, but this one looks a bit so I might cook with that one, dehydrate that one, I don't know, because you can air dry them. If you've got a warm room, you can air dry them, so you don't have to cost you anything in electricity. We have some swede. We have 3 of them. It's funny because they seem to be everywhere. It's kind of a season, but hold on. We also have a cauliflower, which looks okay. It's not the smallest ones, and it's kind of okay, right? And we have a pack of leeks. Okay, they look okay too. Obviously dirty, but they're not moldy, they're not manky. So that. So all of this for £1.50. That's pretty good. Then you think, what on earth are you going to do with all of that? Well, to be fair, swede, right? You can obviously dehydrate that. I've got some dehydrated as we speak from earlier purchase. And because we have cauliflower, and I have some carrots, and I have some parsnips that are still in the garden, I am going to make a British sweet pickle, and I'm going to share with you the recipe very soon because it's perfect. I have 3 of them I can make. I'm kind of fed up of paying, like, you know, Branston, which is meant to be the brand leader, they're like £2.50 for a jar, and it only takes you like probably less than a week of sandwiches. So it's kind of like, this is so much cheaper, especially when you pick up a whole box for like £1.50. Come on, I can make at least a couple of jars with my own carrots and my own things, so there'll be some money saved there. And of course, I know exactly what's in it, and hopefully it will taste even better. So that's that, guys. I hope I've covered everything. I am so sorry that it's taking me so long to bring you another little haul video. Oh no, I missed something. I do this every time. Duh, sorry. Tesco's, again, the reduced bits, they have the red velvet dusting, okay? Because it's Christmas coming up soon, so we will be baking things, baking sweets, baking that. They were 62p, reduced half price. And at the same time, they had Madagascar vanilla reduced half price to £1.57, and I'm out of vanilla essence, so this was perfect. So I'm like, well, happy. So I think now I've covered everything. So yet again, thank you for watching, guys. Sorry for taking my time to bring out the little updated video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.